destruction.
This game is fun as hell, but it's the very definition of wasted potential. I feel like your enjoyment of this game will be directly related to how much you like the anime/manga it's based off of. My Hero is my shit right now, so I think this game is fun as hell. However, if you aren't down for One for All, I wouldn't fault you at all for skipping this arena fighter. Now, I don't expect anyone to have the same experience I had with this game. Matter of fact, I don't expect anyone to have the same experience I had with this game. As soon as I installed the game, I went straight to playing ranked online matches, mainly for the lulz, but I also wanted to see if anyone was actually online. Now, let me back up. I am skipping the fact that when you first power on the game, it does force you to do like a glorified tutorial, but it's completely useless. You won't remember any of the buttons or any of the commands it tells you until you actually get into the game and can actually start hitting the buttons freely. I honestly don't know why they wasted their time on this. But anyways, I wanted to know if the My Hero One's Justice 2 community was still alive and well, or did it die out? I mean, this game has been out over a year now. I mean, most anime fighting games die out after like 4 or 5 months after release, after all the hype has died down. Now, don't take these numbers as like science fact, I'm just kind of pulling these out of my gut and from what I've seen. There were times it took a little long to find a match, but I mean, I'm impatient. Some matches would be found instantly, and sometimes it would take a whole minute. The gameplay of One's Justice 2 is basically what you'd expect from an anime arena fighter. Is it fun? Oh yeah, you betcha. Is it simple to understand? Yeah, it's that. Is it a complete broken mess? Oh yeah, it definitely is. My Hero uses a battle system that is rock, paper, scissors by design. There are regular attacks, charged attacks, and unblockables. Regular attacks beat unblockables, unblockables beat charged attacks, and charged attacks beat regular attacks. On paper, this sounds fun, so it made my strategy of going straight to online much more doable. The problem really only begins when you realize that's it. There are no high attacks, there are no 50-50s, this is all the game has to offer. By itself, that's not really a problem. The problem really begins when you realize that with such limited options, people will just find the most broken/spammable combos that they can use and just use those. Though I'll give this game credit because there's actually a nice back and forth in the combat in this game, where as long as the skill gap isn't huge between the two players, it's really anyone's game. Unlike a certain other fighting game that I like to play, where the first person to make a clean hit basically gets a touch of death. Anyways, can we talk about the power scaling in this game? Because it is straight trash. I'm fine with powers clashing and canceling each other out. That's not the problem. The problem comes when you spend 1 or 2 stocks on your super and then someone just taps you out of it. You have no invincibility frames. That's just stupid. It completely destroys the power fantasy and makes no sense. If there's a My Hero 3, I think they should really change that because honestly, that is one of the biggest reasons why I don't think I'll ever play this game in any serious capacity. But I mean, you don't really need to have a competitive fighting scene to make a game fun. So this game does have a single player mode, but like 99.9% of most anime games, it's just the story of the anime, which makes me wonder, why the hell would anyone want to play that? I'm pretty sure that 99.9% of the audience that purchased this game already knows that story. I'm not really looking forward to see it again, especially when the anime makes the fights way more over the top and way cooler to see. You can customize your character, but that isn't for me, but hey, it's there if that's your thing. My Hero just isn't a game that I would say could hang with the likes of like Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's more of like a chill game you could play for fun. I'm just amazed that the My Hero community is still alive and kicking in this game, even after a year. I'm gonna keep on playing this game just off and on as like a pretty chill game sometimes. Maybe I'll see you online. If you aren't picking up what I'm putting down, I'm actually enjoying this game. It's sort of like a guilty pleasure game. If you're a My Hero fan, catch it on a sale like I did and just buy the game. It's fun. Oh, you see that? He ran to him and gave him the 1-2. He gave him the 1-2. Alright, I am out of here. If you want to follow my journeys, then hit the follow button here, or you can always join me live over at Twitch at twitch.tv/QuantumSX. My name is Quantum, and I'll see you next time.